So Mike, you've had a Bicom machine for quite a while now, but I know you didn't have any medical experience prior to purchasing a Bicom.
Yeah.
So what was it that attracted you first to it and then gave you the confidence to look into it and buy a machine?
Well, some years ago I had a succession of chest infections, antibiotics one after another, which didn't really clear the problems. I'd tried different things. I mean, you work through a list, and eventually someone said to me, "Have you heard about bioresonance?" Which was something that was new to me, as I'm sure it is to a lot of people. And I was recommended to visit someone in Leeds to see if they could help me. I went with an open mind, hoping that it would help, because I'd heard of other people that had been quite successful. So, having had the first treatment, it was diagnosed, if you like, that my particular problem was a parasite which had found its way into my lungs. This parasite, I've since come to know, is called Ascaris. And a little bit horrified to think that one has got parasites, but you come to find after experience that quite a lot of us have got parasites of one form or another. And it's these things which really need clearing from the system. Having had 3 or 4 treatments, I then found that I was a lot better. And results with my other members of my family were successful as well. They were positive. And consequently, it caught my interest. I began asking questions of the therapist, and if you like, the answers coming back just made it more and more of interest to me. Consequently, I put the question to him, can I become a therapist myself? The answer was yes, but obviously I needed to find someone who could train me. They very kindly then put me in touch with yourself, and obviously I went from there. I just felt there was something. I mean, the elements of information, such as what we know as the Schumann resonance and things of that sort, which just made all sense to me, really. And having seen how it had improved myself and members of the family, I thought, really, what a wonderful job, being able to help other people. And so, you know, I endeavoured to find out more, because although I'm not medically trained, what it does, it then pushes you on to read and read and read as much as you can. And with the training that you do receive, and the training obviously, you know, going to Germany to take courses and things of that nature, you just build this this catalogue of information, which if you combine it with bioresonance, then you really are able to help people. And it's a little bit daunting to begin with when you first start to treat people. But when you start then to see people feeling better as a result of it, you think to yourself, well, you know, this is really good. It is a little bit, you tread carefully when you do have some very serious cases come to see you. I mean, initially I started off with simple cases such as hay fever and such like, but when you then have people coming to you with serious diseases, and although, you know, we're not able to say that we cure people, but we're able to help people, that's really where you get a real kick from things, knowing that that person has gained a benefit, and they're also very confident in what you're doing for them. When I say doing for them, they're confident that bioresonance is working for them.
Yeah. So, have there been any memorable treatments that you've done that you've thought really good about what you've been able to achieve with bioresonance?
I think early days I had a little Brazilian boy come to see me with his mother, and he'd been struggling with a very, very bad skin problem, which was a form of eczema. And when I first started to treat him, I wasn't sure myself whether in fact I was going to be able to help him, because they'd been to all the doctors, they'd tried various things and it hadn't worked. But full praise to his mother, because she persevered, and although it took quite a few treatments, we eventually got the result we were seeking. And not only did it help the little boy, it helped me as well, because I gained a lot of experience from it. Because the more people that come to see you, of course, with different cases, the different things that you're then treating, you're able to gain experience from that as well. So if I had a case like that in the future, where I've got someone that is suffering really badly with a skin problem, I know that I can help them. I'm sure I can.
So Mike, some of the concerns that people have when they're either thinking of coming for therapy or even buying a machine to treat people, is that it's going to conflict with conventional treatment and possibly get on the wrong side of doctors. Have you found that to be the case, or?
No, I think one of the beauties of bioresonance is that you are able to treat people alongside conventional medicine. I mean, it would be wrong, and we certainly do not do it, in deterring people from taking their conventional medicines. But when there is support needed, obviously if they're going through very serious medical therapy, bioresonance really can be a supporting thing that will run alongside the conventional things. I mean, I had a case where, you know, a young lady was being treated for very serious conditions, and in point of fact, her specialist remarked how well she was looking in between her treatments. So much so that he even wanted to know about bioresonance, and since then he's actually looking very seriously at bioresonance himself. So it definitely has its plus points.
That's it. So I bet you felt a bit strange where here you are, somebody that's not had lots of medical experience, now being approached by conventional doctors, looking to have themselves tested and treated.
Yes. Yeah, and the thing was that you do feel as if you feel a little bit nervous when you've got someone like that sitting in front of you, but the point is that I am qualified in knowing about bioresonance, and I'm able to pass on what bioresonance can do to other people, regardless of whether they have a medical background or not. Now, he picked up on the point simply because of the fact that he had a patient that was looking a lot better, and as a result of that he wanted to know more. And it's surprising then that even the people from the medical profession come on to in fact ask for, you know, help themselves.
Good, thank you.